Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 22nd to the 28th of June. This is going to be a general reading. It may resonate with you, it may not. These readings are meant to give you clarity and guidance into your personal life. They're not always going to resonate, but for the messages that do, keep them, and for the ones that don't, just leave them, okay? Check out your other signs, sun, moon, and rising, and also keep in mind that this reading could be timeless, or it could be based on the times that I put into the description, into the title, okay? All right, so we're going to be looking at your challenge this week, your overall energy, and the overall energy of the situation. We're going to be doing some clarification, and we're going to be picking an oracle card for you to give you some sort of guidance on your situation. So let's see what's going on for the sign of Capricorn this week. Okay. Your overall energy for this week is the Judgment card. The overall energy of this situation that you find yourself in is the Three of Pentacles. And your challenge for this week is the Page of Cups. All right. Okay. All right, so there's something that's hidden from you, Capricorn. Okay, so when I was in your energy, when I was feeling your energy, I was getting a void. I was feeling a void. That's why I didn't say anything. Usually I'll say something at the beginning of the reading. It's a divine message directly from spirit that I get. It's like a download that I get at the beginning of the reading. I didn't say anything for you because, look, the moon card's here. Something's being hidden from you. This is why I didn't say anything, because it was like when I was trying to tap into your energy and tap into you, I was feeling a void. I was feeling like you're feeling right now in your life. For some of you, you're feeling a void. You're feeling like you don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty here, the moon card. Okay, the first thing I want to let you know, Mercury retrograde this week. So of course, you're going to feel a void. You're going to feel like you don't know. This is normal. It's okay to be like this. Some of you are like, but I need to know what's going on. I need to know the truth. There's this need to know where you stand in a situation. This is why the moon card's here. Okay. Your overall energy is a judgment. What does that mean? It means you're going to get the realization you need when the time is right. When the time is right, spirit will show you what you need to know. This is what the judgment card's saying here. Now, the energy for this week for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I pick 7 cards, one for usually each day. All the way from Monday to Sunday I look at. So the Star card, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. You're okay with being on your own. You're okay with being single, Nine of Pentacles. You're okay with doing your own thing. But you want to move into a new direction. This is what I'm feeling. For those of you who are single, I'm really picking up single energy here this week. This is more of a singles reading than it is a partnership reading. However, that can change, okay? There could be some other messages here. Somebody here, and I feel like this is you, Nine of Pentacles, okay? You want to move into a new direction. You're not really tired of being in this position of being on your own, but it's like you're kind of expecting maybe to move into a new direction or get some sort of communication about moving possibly in a new direction. And this could be related to new love, okay? You have the Page of Cups, which is your challenge. This week, your challenge is you know, trying to maybe get some more information or understanding of this new person that's coming into your life. We're going to clarify this because it could be in a lot of different ways it's coming out. But the Nine of Pentacles here is saying to me that you're single. For those of you, for the Capricorns I'm watching, this is like single energy. You're okay with being single. The Star card, you're okay with being single. You're like, I'm good, but you know, I would maybe want love in my life. This is why it's under the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. We have the Moon card, the Nine of Wands, and the World card. You're having to try and overexert yourself is coming to an end. A lot of you feel like you've been trying and trying and trying and trying. You don't know where you're going. A lot of you feel like you're in the dark with this Moon card here at the center of your reading. During the center of the week, you may feel like, oh, I'm in a place, it's so dark. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what direction I'm going into. You're trying to make sense out of a situation, and this is going to be coming to an end. This confusion, this conflict that you're experiencing, okay, in your life. So what we're going to do is we're going to clarify the overall energy this week is the Three of Pentacles. This is about cooperating with the energies. A lot of you are kind of in a place where you're like, you don't really like what's going on. You don't hate what's going on, but you don't like what's going on. You're kind of like, I could always be better. I could always be doing better. And it could be because you don't have the full story or the full understanding of where you stand in a situation that you find yourself in. Because the Moon card, it could really cause, for many people, it can cause illusionment, disillusionment. It can cause secrecy. It can cause a lot of things. And I feel you want to get out of this energy. You want to get out of this energy. You're tired of trying. There's something that you've been trying to do. And every time you try to do it, it becomes harder. It becomes more there becomes more illusion here. That's coming to an end, okay? That's coming to an end, which is good. That's really good news. Let's clarify the Star card. Let's clarify the Star card. I feel, Capricorn, there's somebody here that's creating some sort of competition with you. There's a bit of competition here. I don't know if this is you or your person, but I think one of the things that may be a challenge for you, because the Star card and the Nine of Pentacles is under your challenge for this week, which is the Page of Cups. Some of you are fighting for this new love, but you're not. There's a lack of cooperation here. There's a need for cooperation. A lot of you want to have success in a new connection or success in a new relationship or embarking on a new relationship, but there's a need to feel a little bit vulnerable, okay? It's almost like if you want to attract somebody, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, it doesn't matter. If this is something you want, there's a need to kind of be a little bit vulnerable here. The Judgment card in the Three of Pentacles is explaining to me that what you're going to be realizing this week, because your overall energy is a Judgment card, what you're realizing this week is there's a need for cooperation, okay? Some of you are not doing this right now, and Spirit's bringing it to your attention that if you want to be the star, right now, you want to be the star, you want things to go your way, because things, for the star, things are always going for the star's way. The star is the star, okay? You want to be the star, whether you're with somebody or not. But I think the way you're communicating or the way you're saying something to somebody, it may be coming off as being competitive rather than being cooperative, okay? They both start with C's, competitive, cooperative. So you really need to realize here what it's going to take for you to sustain new love or sustain a new connection that may be coming in for you, because the Page of Cups is the beginning of a love. It's the beginning of expressing emotions. This is your challenge. your challenge is, how do I express that I have interest in this person? How do I express my love? Not that I'm interested. You can tell somebody, yes, I'm interested in you, but are you expressing it in an emotional kind of way? Some of you are not. You're coming across as being competitive. Five of Swords. Your realization, judgment twice, is that you need to form some form of cooperation and realize that when it comes to any connections, whether new or old in your life, there's a need to kind of come together with this person in a way that is not, you're not coming towards this person in a competitive way, but you're coming towards this person in more of a cooperative, loving kind of way. And this could be a challenge for you this week. It could be that could be a challenge for you. How do I express my emotions? How do I show this person I'm interested, but still feel a little bit vulnerable to them? Because right now, this person feels like you're not vulnerable. They feel like you're just competing to get their attention with everybody else, because everybody else wants this person's attention. For some of you, you're dealing with a person who is a star. This person, this new person that's coming in, is somebody who actually is a star. They could be popular. They could be somebody that is very high up in the on the media as well. This can be you as well too. It could be different for everybody, but someone here is a star, and they feel maybe your person is coming towards you as being competitive, or you're being competitive, but there's a need to feel a little bit vulnerable here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is about someone being single, being in their financial independence, not needing anybody. Again, this is about being vulnerable. If you're coming across to somebody as being financially independent, everything's good, I'm good, I don't need you, then this person kind of feels like, okay, well, maybe they don't need me. Somebody here wants to feel needed, and they don't right now. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's I feel like this is you, Capricorn. You're in your financial glory. You're doing well financially. Some of you are doing very well financially. If you're not doing well financially, you could be moving into this direction of moving into financial abundance, but it's going to require you to be cooperative. You have it's funny. You have the Judgment card here, the Judgment card. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. It's really focusing your energy on cooperating with others. It's so important. Oh, it's so important for you. Okay. Yeah. Some of you need to realize you need to let go of this independence. I'm hearing like independent lady, independent man. You got to kind of get rid of that. You're going to be putting an end to this, I have my own money. I have my own this. I'm good. Every time you do that, every time you come across to somebody as being like you're financially well off, you have your own car, you have your own house, you have your own job, you're good financially. It's almost like this person feels like you don't need them. There's no need. There's too much focus here on what you have rather than what you're willing to give. Okay. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Hangman. These are not happy cards. This is somebody who they know what they have, but they're kind of not moving. They're not taking action. It's a stubborn energy here that I'm getting, and I feel like it's you. I have to be completely honest with you. The Nine of Pentacles, again, is somebody who, again, they're doing very well financially. Everything's good, but you're holding on to this image. Capricorn, there's more to you than just how much money you make. There's more to you than what your job is. There's more to you than just who you portray yourself as. If you're somebody who's high up in the media, if you're somebody who's on TV, or you're a person who's high up in your company, whatever the case is, you are almost identifying yourself with your career, your job, and this is who you're portraying yourself as to this new person. And they're kind of like, I want to know who you are. I want to get to know you. There's a need to kind of put an end to this independence. Ten of Swords is about putting an end to something, and the Six of Swords is about moving away from something. And the Hangman is about looking at things from a different perspective. So you are going to be required this week from Spirit, as Spirit is saying, for you to focus on letting go of this illusion of being a certain way. Like, oh, I'm a lawyer, or I'm a this, I'm a that, so, you should love me. No. I should love you for who you are. I should love you for who you are, not for, how much money you make or what you have, or, all of these things, right? This is more on, you know, I want to get to know you for you. And this is going to be your challenge this week, becoming a little bit more emotional and opening up yourself to this person and not identifying love with your career or identifying love with what you do for a living, because what you do for a living and your personal life are two different things. You don't mix them. This is why they say don't mix business with pleasure. Some people are like, yeah, I mix business with pleasure. And how far does that get them? It usually doesn't get you that far, okay? You keep business, business. You keep pleasure, pleasure. If you want to mix them, go ahead. But it's not recommended here, okay? You need to let go of this image that you have of, you know, yeah, in order to find your happiness, you want happiness. 9 of Cups. Spirit is like, stop talking about this, move on. Yes, okay, I will. I really feel like you want happiness here, you do, but there's something here that's stopping you from this, okay? From moving into this new direction. And it's your emotions. It's about tapping into your emotions here. And it could be something that's very difficult for many of you, tapping into that emotional realm. Because you're so business oriented. Like, I'm getting such a businessy kind of energy from this reading. You have the 2 of Wands. And you have the High Priestess. So using your intuition about moving into a new direction is going to be very, very important for you now. Okay. Let's see what this Moon card is all about. What is this Moon card all about? What is being hidden from you now? What is being hidden from you right now with the Moon card? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are uncertain about the future and what the future holds here, okay? For some of you, this person is coming in, okay? This new person's coming in, but they're coming in more of the future. It may not be happening now for you. It's kind of early. It's a very strong early stages. But there's a lot of uncertainty about new love or a new connection that's in your life. Let's clarify the 9 of Wands. I don't know, my energy keeps going back to this 9 of Pentacles. A lot of you are coming across as being very like career and business and money oriented, and it's kind of putting a damper on your love life. Some of you need to hear that. Okay, 9 of Wands, we have the World card. Yeah, an ending is coming right now. 6 of Cups. And the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, a person that you thought you were going to be happy with, or a person that you try to make things work, there may be an ending here, or a closure that's happening when it comes to somebody from the past that you thought you were going to be happy with. You have the World card here twice. So whatever you've been struggling to fix or work on, that's coming to an end. The struggle that you've been facing is coming to an end. Let's just clarify. I need to clarify the World card here because it's showing up twice. There's a major cycle ending for you, like big cycle that's ending. And you know what? I think the last solar eclipse in Cancer is going to create this for you. There's a huge cycle that's ending, major cycle that's ending. And whatever you've been feeling or trying to work on that hasn't been working for you, that's coming to an end here. Why is the World card here twice? A lot of you haven't been able to take action because you don't know where you stand in a situation. But for some of you, there's a need to put an end. If you've been dealing with a Pisces, you may be putting things to an end or closing out a cycle here with this person. And it may be something that it could be painful, but it's something that needs to happen. And I think you know that this ending has to happen for some of you. This is for those of you in a partnership or trying to make things work with somebody. You've been trying to make things work with someone from your past. And every time you try to work, you keep removing yourself more and more from this person because you're not certain about where things are going. And for some of you, it's causing a lot of pain that it has to be like this. But for some of you, you kind of know that the cycle has to close out between you and this person. And it could be causing a lot of conflict between you and this person. I feel like this is for those of you who are in a partnership. If you're single, you need to stop identifying. I'm going to tell you straight up, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You need to stop identifying yourself with your career. I don't want to say nobody cares about your career. I mean, it's great that, you're making money or whatever, but it's not, this person doesn't like you because of your money or what you have. They like you because you're you. Okay. So just know that. Harsh, but true. And for those of you in a relationship, I feel like there's a cycle here that needs to end with someone from the past, because even though you're kind of uncertain on where things are going, you kind of feel and know that every time you hold your energy back from this person, there's a reason why you're doing that. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. There's some sort of conflict here. This could be the fact that you're disconnecting from somebody that maybe you've been with for a while. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You're getting clarity about this person. There's a lot of clarity coming in of walking away from the situation. Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be leaving a situation because there's just too much conflict here. There's too much conflict and you want to walk away from the situation because there's too much conflict here. Or somebody is walking away from a situation and there's a realization that there's a cycle closing out here. That's for those of you who are in a relationship. Look, Death card at the bottom. I mean, I don't know how clear that could be, Capricorn. You need to walk away from something that's not serving you anymore, and you're going to have that judgment realization here. Okay? Yeah. Harsh reading, but true. There's been a lot of harsh readings I've been doing lately just because we are going into Mercury retrograde season, and it's all about like lessons and things coming up from the past and working through things because there's a new cycle coming in. You're not going to have to struggle anymore. When you put something to rest, which is what a lot of you are going to be doing, could be in your love life, could be in your work life. There's something here you need to put to rest because the cycle is over now. Let's clarify the Judgment. Let's clarify the Judgment. We have the King of Pentacles. Yes. Whatever comes to your realization is going to put you in a place of feeling balanced again. It's going to put you in a place of feeling, you're going to feel like you're grounded again after you get some sort of realization. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to take you a while to maybe cooperate or get some sort of cooperation from this person, but it will happen within time. Okay, it may not happen right away, but it's going to happen within time. A lot of you are in a place right now where there's conflict and you're trying to figure out if you should walk away from this situation, but some of you are not going to have a choice. You're just going to have to do it. And once you remove yourself from the situation, I feel over time there's going to be a level of cooperation with this person, but it's not going to happen right away. This could be you not wanting to cooperate with this person. You just kind of want to remove yourself from them because you're kind of at a point where you're like, yeah, the cycle's over. I can't keep feeding into something that's kind of been dead for quite some time. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Your challenge this week. We have the Hierophant. Yeah. Your challenge is to become a little bit more open and committed to possibly a new love or a new person that's going to be entering into your life. And this may be difficult for you, especially if you're coming out of a relationship or you're leaving somebody. To jump into a new connection might take you some time. Okay. For those of you who are single and you're watching this, there's a need to not be competitive and try not to lead with your money or lead with what you have. Try to put that on the back burner and focus more on opening yourself up and being a little bit vulnerable with someone so that they can kind of put their guard down and open up to you. All right. Let's close off the reading with a couple of oracle cards. Yeah, evolution. Okay. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path. So yes, there is some obstacles here, but this is part of your growth and your evolution. And we have freedom. Some of you are looking for this because you've been stuck in a situation for quite some time. I'm really strongly getting this. Okay. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Yes. Some of you need to be a little bit more open, especially if there's new love, because you may be coming across as leading with your money rather than leading with your heart and your emotions. So free yourself from that. Patience. Yes, there's a need for patience here. And it says you are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Yes, there's a transformation here. There's an ending happening. Some of you are leaving a relationship or you've left a relationship. And for others of you, you're waiting on new love. And you're waiting for these things to develop for you. But there are lessons here. There's things that you need to let go of so you can evolve and you can step into this freedom. Okay. I hope this reading helped you, Capricorn. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.